Welcome to your Better Balance and Stronger Legs support video. This is your at-home workout to do. We want you to do this about 3 times a week to improve the balance and the leg strength. It won't take real long. After a while, you'll get used to all the movements and you'll easily shuffle through them. I will be taking a little time to explain all these to you. We need a little setup. As you see, I've got 3 different heights of seats there for our sit to stand. If we're just beginning and we don't have much leg strength, we're going to start out nice and high on a bar stool. If we've gathered some leg strength already, we can come to this mid-range so we can stand from that mid-range chair. If we're doing good at that and we're not feeling that at the end of 45 seconds, we're going to sink down into a lower chair. You can use a stool or whatever for this and rise up like so. Okay, so take a second, go get yourself some equipment. I'm going to remove some of this and use the chair. The chair will always also be there to help me with a little balance work. We have some strength work, some balance work, and a little ground force reaction work, which is commonly known as impact. Very good for our bones, but if we have any known fractures or are at super risk for fractures, we're going to skip that part and just work on the balance and leg strength. That being said, let's get going here. Okay. You've got your chair, I hope. You paused the video and went and got the seat that's going to work for you. We're going to work on our calf and ankle strength because that's where our balance starts. And then we'll work our thigh strength, and then we'll work a little hip work too. So what we're going to do is 45 seconds of each movement. If you need a rest, you will take a rest. If you don't need a rest, keep going. If you need a minute, go longer. Make this work for you. Customize it to your body and what you need. Okay? Sound good? All right, our first movement is a simple heel raise. We come up on the toes as high as we can and come back, and then we lift our toes. So we have a heel raise, toe raise. All righty? That's going to help with that ankle mobility too. Heels and toes. If you can only do the heels, do the heels. If you can only do the toes, do the toes. But do something. 45 seconds. And here you go. We're going to rise up 2, down 2, and then come back on the heels. We probably need a little support from our chair to come back on our heels until we master this movement. Shoot, and your toes may not go up very far. Just let them go to where they go. In time, your mobility will increase and you'll be able to lift them a little higher. So feeling the calf muscles begin to warm up there. Up and down. If you get real good at this, just add another set, make the 45 seconds a minute, do what you have to do. All right, walk that out a little bit. Now we are going to use that chair I talked about for our sit to stands. Now sit down in this chair. I'll shut that off till we're ready. And on sit to stands, we want to get our ankle right under our knee, okay? Now we don't generally stand leaning back. That's going to make us all floppy and wiggly. We don't want that. We want to be sturdy and strong. So for this, we've got our feet wide. We got our knees right over our ankles. We're going to lean forward like we're giving someone a good talking to, and we're going to push up. If we need to use our hands, we will. If not, we won't. Okay? All righty. 45 seconds. Sit to stand. Going to strengthen these leg muscles. Sit up tall. Engage your core. And here we go. We stand up and sit down, up and down. My feet stay nice and flat the whole time. And I feel those leg muscles, those upper leg muscles begin to kick in, my glutes. This is going to help us rise up out of that chair with no problem, so we don't need one of those ejecting chairs as we age. No, don't get one of those. They take away our functionality. Yeah, we don't want to make life easier as we get older. We want to make it functional. And down. We make it easier, we're going to get soft. Yeah, we don't want to be soft. We want to be strong. All righty. Did we feel that? Ooh, shake that out a little bit. Take a breather, take a drink if you need, pause the video whenever you need to. Coming into our third movement for strength. This one is just a simple leg lift to the side. Easy enough, right? Well, it is till you do it for 45 seconds. Standing tall, shoulders back and down, core in. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. And lift. And lift. Maybe your leg doesn't go as high as mine. Maybe it only goes to here. Maybe it only goes to there. Don't try to force it. Let it go to where it goes. And think about lifting from this hip area right here. We're going to exhale as the foot comes up. And we're not going to lean away. That's cheating. Stand up tall. Keep your torso upright as your leg lifts up and down. There you go. You got it. This is good, right? Feel pretty good about that? Exhale. Inhale. How's your posture? Don't let that get away from you. Don't hunch down. We don't want to train the muscles in the wrong manner. Taking a little break. We're going to march that out and we'll just switch sides. Then we'll have all that strength training whipped right out. So as you see, it's only going to take you strength training about 4 minutes with the rest periods in between. Up and down we go. 4 minutes to gain some good leg strength. Everybody's got 4 minutes 3 times a week, right? Yeah, you do. Now, if you want a little longer work, you can pair this with the balance work, or if you want shorter work, you can alternate and do the balance work one day and the strength work another day. So you decide how that's going to work for you and make your plan. Once you've made a plan, put it on the calendar and honor your intentions, okay? Honor your intentions. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We're not letting it drop. We're lowering it. There we go. Oh, I'm feeling those. I hope you are too. Nice breaths in and out. Okay. Take a little march there. Again, go grab a drink, whatever. Make this work for you. We're going to move next into our balance segment. And for balance today, it looks like we are going to do a heel drop. Oh, scratch that. We're going to do a single leg stance, a tandem stance, and some shifting side to side. So we're going to work our balance and stability. We're going to work it in the forward motion plane, and we're going to work it side to side. Okay? Again, if we need the chair, we're going to keep it. Finger on the wall or work, finger on the chair. If you don't need it, don't use it at all. First movement, we can go into tree pose, or we can just lift our leg up and hold. That's up to you. Either way, we're going to stand there 45 seconds. You're going to feel a lot of wiggling through the ankle. Doesn't matter how many times your toe touches the ground, okay? Don't worry about that. In time, it'll be less and less and less. And one day you're going to wake up and 45 seconds, you're going to go the whole 45 seconds and not drop that toe at all. Won't that be amazing? Let's see if I can do it. I'm not sure. Every day is a different story, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's lift up one leg. I think I'm going to take tree pose because I just kind of like to hang out in tree pose. So I got my knee open to the side. I'm just standing. I feel my ankle shifting around here. And as that shift, my core is also shifting to counterbalance. You can't really see it. It's all going on internally, those deep internal stability muscles. But believe you me, they're working. Okay, keep it going. Breathe it in. Got to let that toe down, let it down. If we need to have one finger on the chair, we will. If we need a hold hand, we will. If we don't need any hands, we're going to remove them, okay? Oh, yeah, that leg's going to tire out. If you can't do the whole 45 seconds, do what you can and work into it. See, I started whipping my hands around there, and it got a little tougher. When you add movement, it gets much harder to balance. But first, we're going to work on just standing still and upright. Take a nice deep breath, find your space, and here goes our 45 seconds. So I'm going to let that go. You might find yourself more balanced on one side than the other, as you see me. I'm on my right leg right now, and I'm left-handed, so I tend to be more balanced on my left side. Any other lefties out there? Yeah. 1 out of 10 of us. 1 out of 10. Okay, keeping it strong, keeping it sturdy, feeling that ankle go. Getting a little wobbly here, but I'm not going to give up. I'll put that finger on if I need. I'll let that toe touch, and then I'll return right to my stance. There we go. All righty. So we got that done. And we'll move on to our next balance movement. See, I've already forgotten what it is. It's a tandem stance. That's why I keep notes down here. Yeah, so I keep myself on task. Now again, if we haven't done tandem stance, we might need that wall right there, or our little chair, okay? We're going to add on some movement here. If we're not ready for the movement, we're just going to work this tandem stance. It's much harder than it looks. Okay, so all that means is I'm going to take one foot and place it in front of the other. So it's like I'm on a balance beam. 3, 2, 1. Tandem stance right here. On this side, we'll just work tandem stance, and on the other side, I'll give you some options to move around if this is too easy for you. Now I feel both ankles shifting around to try to find my balance here. I'm staring into the camera pretty good, so I've got a nice focal point. That's a hint on balance too. When you're working balance, find a focal point and stare at it if you're having a little trouble. When we dart our eyes all around the room, we get a little wobbly. Do you see me just wobble there? Yeah. I wobble too. I practice too. If I don't practice, it's going to go away. It's not something you can do till you get good and then stop. This is a lifelong thing. Yeah. All righty. Couple options here for the next side. We're going to come around, get ourselves set up. How'd you feel on that first one? Let's try the other side. I've been practicing these a while, so if I look real sturdy, it's because I've had a lot of practice at it. Okay, once we get it good at this and we're pretty sturdy, we can start adding some arm motions. Up and down. One at a time, 2. Whatever works for you. We can reach across. Challenge our balance in that manner, or we can take a little walk, heel to toe, and then we go backwards. Maybe go forward 5 steps and backwards 5 steps. There we go. And we made it through that one. Very good. The next one we will be doing is our shifts. Got a couple options here. We can just shift side to side, putting our weight on one leg, lifting the other. Or we can do a variation of the grapevine. Let me get the chair out of here for this one. Grapevine. We'll start over here. We step, go behind, step, cross in front, step, behind, step, cross. We'll do one of each. How about that? We'll do a shift, and then we'll do, it's called a karaoke actually, but we're going to call it a grapevine because we all know what that means. Okay, we're going to go wide for our shifts. If we need our chair, it's right there. Okay, just a couple fingers on the chair. If you can manage, no arms at all. If you can manage that. Alrighty, start, and we just shift and lift. Shift and lift. Many times, our falls come here, don't they? But if we practice shifting and lifting, our body knows what to do in those moments. I'm putting a small squat in between just because I like to sneak in a little strength work wherever I can. Now, if this is too easy, hold. 2, 3, release. Hold. 2, 3, release. Hold. 2, 3, release. Hold. 2, 3, release. Yay. All righty. We practiced that. I'm going to come this way with my grapevine. Wish I had some music, but they make me pay the people if I turn on music. So I'm not going to pay the people to have music, all right? Just sing along. Sing a song. Behind, step, in front, step. Then we go behind, step, in front, step. Behind, step, in front, step. You can speed it up, but don't go too fast. Okay. We want those muscles to have some nice reaction time here, right? Cross, step, cross. Bye-bye. Let me try it this way. Step it out, cross, step, cross. You get the idea. Grapevine behind, grapevine in front. Okay, if you don't like the grapevine, that's too confusing. Shift and lift works just as well. Alrighty, and those are our 3 balance movements that we work. We work that single leg stance, a tandem stance, and a shift. So we work going forward, we worked going sideward ways, we worked standing still. Now we are going to bring back our chair for our impact. Again, if we are at risk for fractures, or we have a known fracture, we're not going to do this. If we haven't been jumping around, we're going to start out very light. We've been jumping around for a while, go for it. Okay, first exercise, very similar to the heel lift, except this time we're going to drop. Did you hear that? Drop. Okay, don't slam, just drop. Alrighty? 45 seconds, or whatever you can handle. We're going to try 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and drop. Slow up. 1, 2, 3. Heels drop. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry if you're holding on. We already did our balance work. This is impact for our bones, to make our bones stronger. Gonna get our muscles stronger. Gonna get our bones stronger. 1, 2, 3. Lift. If you can only do 5, do 5. Maybe next week you'll do 6, right? Yeah, we all have a starting point. Find your starting point and build. Boom. Oh, yeah. Boom. Oh, I feel my bones getting stronger. You work up to about 40 of these. If you haven't been doing them, maybe start with 10 or so and work up to about 40, or use a timer and go from there. All right, our next ground reaction force exercise, our impact, is going to be stomping. We're going to stand here and pretend there's an ugly bug that we don't like right here. Ooh, get away from me, bug. All right, I'm going to stomp bugs into my beautiful carpet here. I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to stomp side to side, okay? We're going to set up 45 seconds and stomp. Here we go. Kill that bug. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. There you go. Stomp. 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 If you get tired, you get bored, stomp front. Stomp. Just stomp. Just stomp. There you go. This is also good for building bone, not only in our leg, but our spine. Yeah, gotta keep those spines strong too. 80% of us over the age of 65 have some sort of arthritis in the spine, usually up by the neck or in the lumbar spine. Boom. Getting that spine stronger. Stomp. Kill that bug. Ooh, they're kind of fun, aren't they? Take out your aggressions. Whew. I feel better now. Take a breath. That kind of got my heart rate up there too. That's kind of fun. Okay, our next move coming up, we're going to do some leaps. Okay? This is the precursor to being able to jump. All right? So we're going to start with leaps. So those of you that haven't been jumping with both feet, hear that? Good thing my husband's not home. He'd be very mad at all this stomping around up here, but he's not here. So we're going to stomp around. Now, instead of jumping, to start out, we're going to leap, okay? I call these skaters. I'm going to start the timer, and I'm just hopping to one side. Hop, hop, might be a little hop. I might be just starting out. I might have been doing this for a long time. And I'm going to hop and lift my knee. Yeah, whatever. Each time I land, there's impact, ground reaction forces coming up. My bones sense this. They know something different's going on. When I keep doing it 3 times a week, over the course of weeks, the bone will sense that and decide we need to add on bone. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Add on bone. Remember, make it light if you need to. Start where you are. Okay, again, and get your heart rate up too. Felt pretty good. Wait till you try the jumping. Now the jumping can go side to side, forward and back, whatever you'd like. 2 leg jumps. All right, boom, 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 boom. So I'm just jumping both my legs together, forward and back. Or I can go forward 4, 3, looks like I'm skiing, 2, 1. Don't listen to me, I've never skied in my life. 3, 2, 1. That's a lie. I did do cross-country skiing with my pals. They're real good at it. I'm not. I spent more time on the ground. Boom. Snowshoes is what I need. Forces. Yeah, telling my bones they need to grow. We're going to stay active. We're going to stay strong. I need these bones strong. All righty. Wow, how do you feel? Now, when we get real good at jumping, we get some equipment, or you can come to class and I'll teach you how to do this. And instead of jumping forward, well, we'll still jump forward, but we're going to jump up on something and jump off. That's a rather advanced move. So why don't most of us just work on mastering the lighter moves and adding on? Okay, as you go. That's how we gain strength. That's how we gain endurance. That's how we build our bones. That's how we build our muscles. Okay, that's all I have for you. Thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself. Stay well. Health is wealth. And I'll see you around.